You know what? Some clients really think they can take advantage of other people's businesses. And I'm not about to have that. Not with my company. No, darling. Not after I've worked so hard to build it. Anyway, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lebogang Tabi-Mokgosi. Thank you so much for being a part of this channel. If you are a first timer, please make sure that you've subscribed. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support and I really appreciate the time that you put in watching my videos. And please make sure you comment, share your views, advise me on what I can do and add more. Because, you know, everyone is here to learn. Like, whatever that we do, as much as I've got so much to share with you, there's always something that I can learn from you as well. So we can engage. All the YouTubers out there, you know what? I'm still a new YouTuber, as you can see by the number of subscribers I have. That is for now, of course. But yeah, you can also be a part of my channel. And obviously, let's connect and be one big family. All right, without a waste of your time and my time, please make sure that you follow me on Instagram, Real Talk with Ntabi, Facebook, Lebogang Tabi-Mokgosi, or Real Talk with Ntabi Foundations, and on Twitter is Real Talk with Ntabi. And by the way, I have a design company and I have an entrepreneurship platform. So my design company is IL Designs. So you can follow IL Designs on all the platforms. But now just Google IL Designs, you will find me there. You will find it there. Hey. And Entrepreneur Puzzle, of course, you can find it on all the social platforms. And if you want to go straight on the web, you can just go www.ildesigns.co.za or entrepreneurpuzzle.co.za. Alrighty, now that we got that out of the way, let's get to the topic of the day. So today we're talking business. You would remember that Ntabi is a public speaker, is an entrepreneur, motivational speaker, you know, a designer and a brand ambassador, and so there's so much about Ntabi. But obviously every now and again, don't be, you know, confused. Our videos, you'll find videos of me dancing. You'll find videos of me talking about empowerment, transformation. You'll see me posting about my sanitary drive under my foundation, because I have a foundation called Real Talk with Ntabi, where we go around schools and donate sanitary towels and deodorants and. But today, we're talking business, darling. We're talking money. We're talking contracts. We're talking entrepreneurship. We're talking small, big businesses. We're talking about decision making. All right. So let me get straight to it, guys. So recently, this is an experience that I had. So recently, you know, a person that I've done work for referred me. I got a referral. Let me put it that way. I got a referral. Someone who I've done work for recommended me to another potential client for me to design their website. So you would understand that there's a difference between traditional marketing and digital marketing. So in this situation, traditional marketing was applied. So this person recommended my savers, and the people were like, okay, let's meet up. All right. So I got a call at around 7 in the evening to say, okay, we would like to meet up with you. We know that you have a company, a design company, so we need websites, branding materials and stuff. So can you come and, you know, talk to us on a meeting tomorrow? I'm like, okay, not a problem. Tell me where, what time. And because that person seemed to be in a rush, the conversation was cut quite short. And then after that, I contacted the person who actually referred me. I'm like, okay, you know what? This person quickly spoke to me, but can you give me the name of the company and what they do, so that at least I have an idea of what they do? And you know, great thing, the person gave me those details so that I can do my research. There's nothing unprofessional than rocking up in a meeting and then you have no clue about who these people are and everything, and you not being able to relate or coming with just a blank mind, unless of course it just happened coincidentally. or it's just purely something very new that they haven't even mentioned. So yeah. But anyway, so the next day I met up with these guys, and the first thing, it's a bit funny, but not funny. The first thing that they said, like, okay, can you show us your work and everything? Okay. All right. So I opened my laptop, the network, because we met up at some hotel. The network was not quite good. So what I did, I tried to show them whatever that I could, but the signal was just not good. You know, I think it was just ran about when there was load shedding, because then like your telecoms, your Vodacoms, whatever. Yeah, I'll mention them because obviously we have been experiencing that. So if you are, any of those, you are using any of those, networks, you would understand. Anyway, that's not the topic for the day. So I showed them my work and everything. They're like, okay, so we want a website and everything, and we were kind of hoping that you can present something. I'm like, guys, how do I present something that was not clearly explained to me? Because as much as I saw the website or did my own research, I believe that they need to tell me what they want, because there's no point in doing a presentation of not knowing what people want. Maybe what I saw, they actually want something different to that. And then I was like, okay, can you guys kind of explain what you want exactly, so that I'm aware of what you guys need and prepare a presentation based on that. All right, that's point number one. All right, they gave me that brief. All right, I went back home and obviously went to my office, made sure that I compile, a presentation and come up with ideas for the brand, how the website can look because of the category that they're in, or their targeted markets and everything. All right. So the company actually, it's opening in South Africa. There's an existing one out of the country. Let me not even mention the name of the country. So it's out of the country, so they are bringing it in South Africa. So it's going to be 2 branches, but same name obviously is not going to change. All right, great. Okay, so I presented it, and then they liked the brief, but they were like, can we kind of like see it in a form of a website and something that is working and everything? Because I was obviously saying, when you click here, this is what's going to happen and everything, but they wanted to see it visually. Though I kind of made it clear, but some people, especially if you're not a designer, you would want to see the functionality actually, so you won't imagine it in your head, which is fair enough. But now, okay, they requested me to do that, and then they're like, okay, we have another meeting, so can we meet up right here again, same spot, in like 3 to 4 hours? Can you have something done? I mean, this is a potential client, guys, so I have to make sure that I do my best. It could probably be a big deal, An international company coming to South Africa is something, a new opportunity that could actually work for my business. So am I going to say no? No. I had a meeting with another client. So what I did, I took up my phone and said, hey, you know what, that's my existing client. I'm like, you know what, I'm sorry, I need to cancel our meeting. Can we move it to tomorrow? Please tell me if we can, because I've got something that I need to sort out. It's a bit of an emergency. Can we do that? And I'm like, no, that's cool. It's fine. We can meet tomorrow. Okay, great stuff. And then I had time. I designed the website, made sure that, like a demo site, got pictures from free sites, because remember, guys, especially with websites, excuse me, I'm not sure why I'm burping. But I had something. I think I had Coke. All right. So without a waste of time, where was I, by the way? Where was I, guys? Where was I? All right. So I did the website. Sorry about that. I did the website. Within that 3 hours, I was going. Ordered coffee because it was at the hotel. Ordered coffee. The girl got pictures, free pictures. Oh, I was saying free pictures from the internet. You can actually get free pictures. There are websites that have free pictures that you can use. Do not just Google and take people's pictures without permission. You will get sued. Don't say I didn't warn you. Anyway, I'm the designer. I'm the brand builder. So if you need more details about that, come to me, darling. Come to me. I'll help you out. All right. So I did the website within the 3.5 hours. And then they came back. We sat down and I'm like, okay, this is what I could come up with. This is my idea. This is how it's going to function. This is actually how it functions. You can even go ahead, click, check. You know, you've got this, you've got blogs, you've got videos, you've got everything all there. And, you know, they were like, wow, this is impressive. For the few hours that, you know, we are away, you are able to do all of this. We are impressed. Okay. I was like, all right, thank you. You know, I was getting that confidence that, hey, okay, things are coming all right. Money is about to come. The business, you know, I'm building, you know, a network here and probably getting another client. All right. But now the mistake that I did was to actually do that demo for free. Because guys, you need to understand something. The minute a person trusts you to do work for them is because they've seen your work. They've seen the websites that you've done. They've seen the design work that you've done. And you've had a meeting, a conversation with them, and then they know how you work and what if your business is legit, it's registered, and. But now my problem is that I did not charge them for that, a deposit fee. So this is how I work in my IL Designs company. Before I can design you a website, you will have to pay me a deposit for me to start. And then once I'm done with the website, you will look at it and then tell me if you want changes and everything. And after that, I deactivate the website and then you pay. Once you've paid me full amount, then I publish it again. And then we happy days. Your website is rolling. It's out there. All good. That's how I work. But this time, because you know what, this was like a potential client, I was like, hey, let me just do this. And you know what, we all have to understand that in order for you to gain money in your business, you're gonna have to lose money. That means having to go to meetings, whether you're driving or using whatever, public transport or whatever, but you are spending right there. Having to design on this website, whatever, that is data that you have to use, money from your business that you have to use. So there's a lot that goes in. But what I'm saying is you have to lose in order to gain. But I don't want you to confuse the losing part and the gaining part. Like, I don't want you to get it in the wrong way. So losing money in order for you to get potential clients, it's gonna happen eventually, because if you win a client, you're probably gonna get something good for your business. You know, it's a long-lasting business. You probably have a contract with this person for like 3 years or whatever, and it goes well. And all right. So after having that kind of conversation, now we had to discuss the contract. The contracts. So actually, not the contracts first, but the fees. How much now we're gonna charge? How much am I gonna charge for this website for them? And I'm like, okay, so obviously they're like, okay, how much are you gonna charge? Do you have a contract so that you can sign and everything? And I'm like, hold up. Firstly, let me understand. So I'm designing you a website. Obviously, when you design a website, there's domain registration, there's creating of emails, there's creating of the website, and you know, yeah, those are like the main things. All right, so I'm like, okay, so do you want me to just create the website for you and, you know, or create it, develop it, and maintain it and manage it and everything like that? And obviously with the website, this like social media platform, social media marketing and everything, do you want that as well and everything? Because they're like, okay, no, give us the figure. I'm like, I'm not going to give you the figure if you're not going to state, all these details and everything. Okay. All right. So the client is like, okay, yes, we're going to need you to manage that as well. All right. So, what was very, I think dodgy, I can say dodgy, guys, about this was that, the client had to fly back during that night or something later that night, actually. And they were like, okay, draft your contract so that we can have an agreement, tell me your figures and everything. And I'm like, normally things, as much as I know my business, I know my figures in the business, I can't just give you a price like that and everything. I have to check, okay, what is it that you want, calculate and everything. And it's a question of, because a website is an ongoing thing. Do you want me to manage it for a year, 2 years, or forever and everything? And how is it gonna work and everything? So like, yeah, we want you to manage it for like a year. Okay, a year, I get it. All right. So I give myself a bit of time and then I calculate my services and I check, okay, this is how much I charge for a website. And so like, for example, I charge 3,300 for a website and everything. But now remember, this is not just me designing a website. It means I'm going to have to apply other things like social media marketing, having to put on blogs, do editing and everything, having to travel where those offices are for that entire year. All right, so I gave my figure, and then should I mention my figure? Should I? No, let me not mention it. So I gave my figure, guys, but it will probably not make sense if I don't give you a figure, right? Will it? No, but obviously this is business. Let's not discuss, big figures and all that. But what I can tell you guys is that the figure for a year, you can't, let's say, for example, let's make an example with a person working for a company and you are designing websites. And with the normal rate for a web designer, web designer for like, their monthly rate and everything, it doesn't go, it can be from 20 above. And like, I'm not a junior designer, I'm on the senior level. So I'm talking 30, 35 there. So you can take 35, around 30, 35, multiply it by 12. And then you get a client who says, no, I can offer you 6,000 rand. IL Designs, 6,000. No, guys, let's just be real. Some clients really take advantage of other people's businesses. And that's not how you do business, guys. There's negotiating in business and everything. But now, this is my company that I've been running. I've marketed it. I've boosted it. I am known and I've got clients. And obviously, I'm still growing my market. But I am not going to downgrade my business because someone is willing to offer me cents for me to do my work that I do so good. So I'm not even apologetic, I'm coming with a solution for your problem, and then you're going to give me peanuts and expect to get quality work. Guys, no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So why I'm mentioning this and emphasizing it is that some businesses, especially small business, they tend to be so desperate and say, they'll probably give me publicity and everything. Let me do that for the whole year, getting 6,000 rand. You are traveling. You are maintaining the website, using your laptop, using your data and everything. If one thing gets broken in your computer, who's going to fix it? You are going to. So the agreement is what? 6,000? I was like, no ways, I'm not going to do that. And they're like, okay, that's what we can offer. I'm like, and then we are also giving you publicity. I'm like, how are you giving me not publicity, but kind of also marketing my brand because it will be now more popular. How will it be more popular when your business hasn't even started in South Africa? It's popular there in wherever that country is. I won't mention the name, but it's not popular here in South Africa. And it means someone who is more popular is me, because I'm going to be designing a website for you, and because I'm going to share it on my platform, you are the one who I'm going to make popular. So it's the other way around. And guys, I will be honest with you. I was working full time and then decided to work part time. Not part time. Decided to resign and focus on my company, and obviously work from home. I've got an office in my house where there's no TV, there's no bed, is table, chair, and all the necessary tools for me to work. So there's nothing that it's not going to inspire me to work or make me not work. So I've got all the things that I need to work. So yeah, so I don't have offices yet, and people think if you don't have an office for your business, it's like your business is not legit. Guys, I'm a digital person. My work is here. This is my work. This is my work. I can carry my work anywhere I go. And my phone, I'm recording with my phone. So my phone is also my work. That I'm digital. I can work wherever I am. So I just had a full-time job. I can't just open offices. It does not make financial sense, guys. It doesn't make financial sense. I cannot just start having offices and all that, because in my business I've got 3 people that I work with and everything, but I'm the main designer. I'm the one, because I'm the founder, and I'm the one as a creative, especially because I have a marketing person who, you know, and another designer whom, like, when I have like big projects, I get to get into the business and obviously do some big projects with and all that. So you should not really feel the pressure of working from home because other people have got offices and everything. No, guys, there's nothing wrong. An office, it's the same as you having an office in your house. The same way you sit and work is the same way as a person in an office sit and work. If when you guys have meetings and everything, obviously you check, okay, do you meet up? Are you comfortable with the person coming to your place? It's not always a good idea because, you know, life is risky. You can't just invite anyone to your home. So, especially if it's like a new client, a potential client, someone that you don't know. So you can meet at the coffee shop. There's free internet. I mean, guys, we can use those resources and all that. So yeah, so I felt like I was taken for a ride because they were like, okay, the contract and everything, draft the contract and then so that we can have an agreement. I was like, no, you know what? Please give me time to think about this. And me saying, give me time to think about this was not me saying maybe I'm kind of considering it. No, I was willing to, okay, put together my quote again and put a clear message to say, okay, since you are saying you want me to manage your website for a year and everything, this is what I can charge and this is what I would expect you to offer me and everything. Else, if you don't agree with that, the only option I can do is to design a website for you, give you all, you know, the details and everything, and then you find someone to manage it. And then I'm done with the website. I can give someone a tutorial to check and everything, and then it's done. You and I go separate ways. We've done the business and then it's done. Either that or I don't know. So yeah, that was my view. And then I left and I was so drained, guys. I was so drained, like after so much work that I've done, and this is what I'm going to be offered. But then again, on the lighter side of things, that's how business is. You will get clients where you have meetings to a point where you're like, yeah, you know what, yeah, I'm about to get this deal and everything. You have over 10 meetings, doing design samples, whatever, t-shirt design samples, showing the client, doing all of this, printing a lot of things, and then the client is like, nope, I'm not going with you. And then you lose money and everything. But what I'm trying to say is that be smart with how you do your business. Be smart about how you decide on doing things. And obviously this is me also getting to learn certain things as well as it goes as a business person, because there's always something new that you have to learn. And you're gonna meet different clients and everything. You always learn a lot of things. So I just got excited to say, hey, new business coming. It could actually be a big project for me. It will bring in more money. And the fact that I just now started focusing on my company full time, I'm like, yay, bona, it's gonna be my business is gonna be growing, and this could be one of my big break to close the year and everything. Kanti guy. Dololo. But yeah, anyway, that is just my tip to you, to say that you need to be money wise and you need to be careful about your decision making, because people can take you for a ride and offer you nothing while you do so much work. Guys, there's so much work that goes into designing a website. Actually, a website is even big. There's so much that goes into designing a logo or a poster, for example. Because as a designer, you need to take whatever idea that the client has, put it in your head, visualize it, think of what needs to be done, and apply it and do that. So you don't just wake up and start working and things are just coming. Sometimes, as designers, you get that blank mind, like usna inspiration. There are times where you don't have inspiration and you can't just come up with great designs, and it happens. It's okay, it's normal. Designers will understand, but that does not mean you won't be able to get the work done. Okay, so yeah, so that is my advice to you guys, to say, hey, be careful, make your decisions right, and do not underestimate the power of your company. Do not take your company for granted. Do not for a second think that your company is not worth it or deserving something great. No, you're not. You know your work. If you're given good quality work, then bona. Recently I watched one of Vusi Thembekwa's video. I mean, I love Vusi, guys. I even have his book here, The Mantra Carter. So yeah, he's my man. No, not my man as in my man, but like he's my mentor. Yeah, so I really love his work, and I draw so much inspiration from him. So I watched this video from him recently where he mentioned that, you know what, you have to give your best in the work that you do. You need to do your best, give your best, whatever project that you have to do, give it your all, produce the best, and that you'll maintain the respect, and the client will always respect you, and you won't even need to really negotiate certain things because your work speaks for itself. So I think that's something that we all need to do. And design changes every day, guys, so we need to improve and all of that. And it applies to any type of your work and everything, but as long as you do your work properly, bona, you don't even have to be apologetic. If you offer great service, you expect to be paid great service. But if you're not gonna do that and just accept anything, then your business is just gonna be accepting anything. No, guys, there is negotiating in a business. I do business with other people, and then I would be requesting a service, and they're like, no, bona, it's 5 rand. I'm like, guys, can you kind of push it down to 3 rand 50 or something, because I'm looking at 1, 2, 3 and this is what I'm bringing, what not. You negotiate, but obviously you negotiate on right terms. You don't just negotiate and everything. But this does not say we need to always do that, because as businesses, whether you are a small business and everything, bona, I support you 100%. But if your product is 10 rand and everything, I'm not gonna be selfish and say no, give it to me for 9 rand and everything. It all depends on how we negotiate. But with that said, guys, that's all, and thank you so much for being a part of this video, and I hope that whatever that I shared was inspiring and there's something that you took, especially if you're in business. So be careful, know your money, girl, know your money, guy. Bona, know how to do your contracting and contracts and everything, and obviously decision making. Do not just agree on anything. Agreements are important. So yeah, that's the end of our video. Thank you so much for being patient. I know the video was a bit long, but I had to share all of this that I'm sharing. So yeah, thank you so much. And please check out my logos and website addresses, and this is where you can find me. And please subscribe, make sure that you share this. All the business people need to hear this. Please make sure you share it with them. Thank you so much. Until next time, I'm your beautiful girl, Nthabi, signing out. Thank you, guys.